High sport enjoyment fans, here's our own thought on Victor Osimhen and Napoli saga. And you can also drop your own thought after you don't hear from us wetin we gas hear about the matter. So we'll go straight to the matter now. Napoli painted a very horrible picture of Victor Osimhen on their TikTok page, saying something like give me the penalty," or something like that. And I say, "I am a coconut, who is a coconut," something like that. So what do you really have to say about this saga and concerning the issue that happened on Sunday after him losing a penalty?
Okay, well, it's very sad that Napoli actually, let me say, make fun of one of their ambassador, because if you are representing a club, you are an ambassador.
Sure.
And Napoli doing that is actually a dent on Victor Osimhen's image. You lost a penalty, and every player after losing a penalty will actually feel sad, no matter how it is, because he's a striker and he will love to score more goals. So doing that, and you turn what supposed to be let's say a sad memory for Victor Osimhen, you now turn it to cruise. Uh, so it's actually something that is uncalled for from the admin. And secondly, with that kind of cruise is not actually something you can actually take cruise, because the whole video was when I watched it. So I was very painful. Though it might be cruise and it might not. Even though if it is
It's
cruise,
no cruise.
it is not something
The
you
guys
should,
take.
yes, because if you don't take your very own player serious,
Serious.
how do you want others to take it?
Yeah.
Because what Napoli actually did was that if there is a scenario where Osimhen actually lose a chance to
Chance
score,
to score.
so they are telling other teams that they can actually do similar thing for him, and without no repercussion or penalty.
And then I see say this thing don dey sup from since last season. Make we start from the fact that say when they wan award the Napoli best player, they give am to Kvaratskhelia, and people dey complain say Napoli Osimhen get more goal scoring, more goal contribution than this guy. And then we come dey see am say this kind situation dem no feel say the image wey dem wan get for their club no be black, dem wan make im be white, na why dem give dat guy, cause even the goals wey Osimhen score sef still pass dat guy own. So and then concerning the fact that say Osimhen now don come back to training, dem invite am to their match against Udinese, and the guy no fit greet all their players, na only the coach he greet.
Well, number one, when it comes to nomination, it's voting, and it's also politics there. So I won't actually blame Napoli 100%. They have their own well-known reason not to award the best player to Victor Osimhen. And also, this thing is voting. We can see the player of the month in Premier League, player of the season. They will throw it outside to vote, and they will now have their own discussion. So I believe if it is voting, I believe voting doesn't favor Victor Osimhen. But if it is politics, I think they have more. They have more. They have more they are hiding than we can see. Because when it comes to politics, it's all about favoritism. They have someone they want to favor against one another. So it is only clear to them. So I can't say more than that on it. And regarding Osimhen, I saw a video online earlier today that
Say the
Osimhen
guy
greeted
greeted
all
all.
on Osimhen avoid all his teammates and greeted only his coach. Well, as in Nigeria, I will give kudos to him that he actually put his head up, because respecting the coach is the right thing to do. But his other teammates, that's just dressing room talk, and we can actually expect more news from it. Because if I have to judge from what I see, I can only judge from one angle. Because remember when Ronaldo had similar issue with Manchester United, they show us just a few seconds of their dressing room where him and Bruno Fernandes did not greet each other. We can't actually say. So when the news outlets bring more news regarding the the video we saw online, so we can actually say more on that. But greeting the coach actually show a sign of respect, that he actually respect the team, because they say no matter how it is, your boss is still the master, and he can he has the final say on what to do with you. So I gave Osimhen kudos on acknowledging the boss while greeting him and avoiding his own teammate also.
And then for me, I feel say this thing suppose don die down since, cause Victor Osimhen after the match him don apologize and say im reaction na based on fact say him like to dey win, na win-win him want, him no wan dey lose. And when the coach substitute am, him feel say him no suppose substitute am dat time, say because him ghats correct the mistake wey he don make down.
Well, what we fans and the news outlets fail to realize is that best player, they are human beings too, and they have emotion. As a best player, all eye on you. You are representing not only Napoli. You come from a country like Nigeria. Everybody want, yeah, Osimhen play, Osimhen score, blah blah blah. And if there is any mistake, they will actually capitalize the mistake on the best player on the pitch, not the average player or the least best player in the team. So Osimhen reacting like that is normal. We have seen the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, Wayne Rooney, Ibrahimovic doing like that. I can remember a scenario when Diego Costa was at Chelsea. If coach actually substitute, he can throw bib at him. You know, just to show that I don't want. I still have something to offer in this match
We know say all
from
this
his
kind
own
thing.
angle. Not from the coach angle. So what I can say is that media is just trying to generate traffic, because what I understand with the media is that with controversy they can actually gain more traffic on their side. So it's just about controversy in the media. When we actually, at the end of the day, if we come to sit down and analyze it, we can see that it is just a minor issue that media actually just make
Expand there.
a heel out of a mole. So I feel it's just an internal something that Napoli has to address as soon as possible, so that it won't destroy their dressing room.
And then this thing sef of the issue of him missing penalty, no be him go first miss penalty for this team, cause I feel say this thing na kind of racism or something. We see Kvaratskhelia for Champions League, he missed two crucial penalties, even one against AC Milan wey be say dem fit at least step up make dem qualify for the next round of the competition, but him lose am and we no even hear anything concerning this thing. So I feel for me say all this thing na racism, and I no feel say this kind racism fit stop.
Well, to be fair and honest, I don't want to look at the angle of racism, but I still insist on, we are this is social media area, and so every media, every pundit try to pinpoint something to make as an article. So Osimhen losing penalty, with his reputation, we know he is the best player, and someone everyone has to look up to in Napoli. If he's not playing, Napoli is actually missing a big thing. And if he's playing, they expect him
Especially last season.
to decide the fate of the match. So him losing a penalty, they will actually make it big. Yeah. So I don't think Kvaratskhelia is as valuable as Victor Osimhen. Do you get now? So him missing penalty, it might be many things. It might be many things. So you can't actually say, from what you have seen, from what you have heard in the media, from what people have been saying. Yes, you might think maybe because he's a
He's
black
a black
player,
player.
it's racism. Maybe because he's best player, best player cannot afford to fuck up in the match, so they might come after him.
Best player dey
So
fuck up.
yes, it's happened, but fans don't want to know like that. They don't want to know what you are going through. They just want you to go on the pitch, put on your 110% performance every now and then. You don't. Osimhen don't actually play the penalty to go. He actually plays it
Yeah,
somewhere else, and
that's it.
play it out of the goal post. So, but it's unfortunate that Victor Osimhen is actually going through this phase. So, what advice I can just give to Osimhen is that he shouldn't lose his head. And something like this is just a career-defining moment. It can make or mar him. So he should just take proper legal action and try to be in uh, good relationship with his coach, and try to settle it as much as, even if he's considered leaving Napoli. So he should do what a good a good person should do, so that to avoid controversy, because it might come to haunt him. Yes, at later in his career.
Okay now guys, now don hear wetin we gats talk about this matter. Now fit drop una own thoughts for the comment section make we know wetin you feel about the matter and wetin fit sup about the matter. Please don't forget to follow us Sport Enjoyment on all social media platform, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also click on the notification button to get notified whenever we drop our content back to back. Bye for now.